Practice felt really nice. I felt like the car was in a really good window, but then somehow in qualifying it didn't feel like that anymore, and I was really not happy. Yeah, Q2, it was just a terrible lap. I had no grip. And then I went into Q3 with the soft tire, and I only saw that I was like going like 2/10 faster than what I had on my dash, and also the lap itself. I was just sliding around, no grip. And then they told me we were P1. I was like, it must be a joke. So we take it. But feeling-wise, today wasn't particularly great. But we'll have a look why that was.
Straight away, I felt the feeling and the hard work that I've done earlier in the season to try and put the tires in the right window have paid off. So I'm happy because there are so many talks now, and you are as good as your last race in this sport. And obviously, when you have 2 races in a row where you are bad in qualifying, which I haven't done a great job, people start to talk. So it's good to stop that. But now, obviously, need to work in the consistency and try to stay at that level and put those tires consistently in the right window as I've done in the past.
Given that it's only a single shot on that soft tire, it's down to a bit of luck on what it's gonna do the car in the soft. There is no progression. I think we got caught out with it a little bit, and unfortunately that wasn't ideal. So we got some work to do there. Hopefully tomorrow we can sort it out, and the most important is, in these days to get the points, maximum points tomorrow in the sprint, and then focus for the race.
I feel obviously really good about it. I think it was just a good session. Actually, Q1, run 1, the first lap, actually made a mistake, so we were putting ourselves under a bit of pressure, but found a good lap, and then Q2, I think we just kind of built up from there. So it was I think all of us are kind of, even I was speaking to Max just now, he said he was quite surprised to be P1 with his lap, and I was saying with mine I was surprised to be P4 because the soft, I expected a bit more from it, but it didn't really give that much more than the medium. So I think we were expecting everyone to go a lot quicker, and they didn't. So happy with second row. It's awesome. Touched the wall both laps as well. So I think I told the team I was definitely trying to get everything out of it. I don't know if that made me quicker or not, but we were going for it, and I had some good comfort in the car.
We had a strange change of behavior from the car from FP1 to SQ. We were struggling quite a lot with the grip, just struggling to put the laps together and sectors together. Something that we need to look into, because definitely I struggled through the whole quali. When we put the soft, I was on a bit of a good lap there, but I still made another mistake in 17 and lost the lap. So not happy obviously, but still we can turn it around tomorrow and for quali.
I think it was just a really, really tricky session for everybody. I don't know if the track changed a little bit or if we all just thought the soft was going to be a lot better, but my lap felt pretty terrible, and it was P6. So I think everyone must have just had a bad run. I think Lando did the quickest lap of the whole qualifying on a medium in SQ2. So a bit strange, but I'll take P6.
Yeah, it was a good qualifying for sure. On the used tire to save a set for tomorrow's qualifying, and hopefully we can try and pick something up in the sprint race.
It was difficult for sure to read the grip on track, and as you said, changing the tire compound from the medium to the soft at the end. It was difficult, but same for everybody. I think we put both cars in Q3, which was the target, and let's see tomorrow.
I just pushed too hard, simple as that. So no car was feeling very good. Just silly to be honest. So a couple of mistakes in turn 1 and just big spiral from there. So a shame because the team has done a good job. The upgrades are working, so I'm happy with everything. Just not with one thing.
This morning I actually didn't feel good at all in the car, but sometimes it takes a moment to get your eye in. Then we managed, I think, to clean up the setup a little bit for this afternoon. Tricky obviously with as we know, a sprint with little practice. But I think we were a little bit lucky in SQ1. I was just on the verge or cusp to get out, and it wasn't very clean from my side. So it was a lucky escape. And then Q2 was very clean, well executed, and SQ3 we ran only a used set, to keep the gun fully loaded for tomorrow and Sunday. But it was tight. It was 1/10 to, I think, one of the Astons to P7, and it's a shame. I feel like I had that in me, but nevertheless, still a good day.
In practice, the soft tyre was feeling really good on our car, but pace was good. I think it was P4, and just on the medium, just couldn't get the sweet spot. And as you said, found ourselves on the wrong side of it. So it was tight out there. We shouldn't have been in a position to be that close to the margin, to the cut-off. And we need to work overnight and make some improvements for the main quali.
The car felt really good in P1, and then P2. I mean, it didn't feel terrible. It's just we're 7/10 off. I mean, that's just, I think, the pace of our car. I think
that was 105%. Out of the car today, we really pushed hard that second lap. So we got the tires in a too hot window, let's say, on that second lap. So I was a little bit down, on the lap time on that second lap, but couldn't hold it. We just pushed the car too hard. So there's a few things that we can fix, but honestly, I was very happy with the first lap. How the grip behaved and the way it increased, through the first lap. But it's obviously disappointing, to be out for half a tenth. But we're just behind the Merc, and that's small, encouraging signs. I think it's probably one of my strongest quali lap of the year. So, happy to take that, and we'll see if we can move forward tomorrow, and more importantly, do a good quali as well.
Just messed it up. Had great pace, showed in SQ1, but wasn't able to do a good lap in SQ2. I messed it up in turn 7, brake too late, didn't make the apex, and the lap was gone. The previous lap before that, I just had traffic, so I didn't get that lap either as a banker. So I just messed it up. But pace in the car is good, and looked like we had a top 5 in there. So I'm pretty bummed.
Q1 was good, so car was there. I think didn't able to maximize it. I think we tried the first push, but didn't work out. Also, I didn't able to put it all together as well. But at the same time, I think second 2 pushes was better for us. So that's the main issue, and that's it.
It was a strong first lap, and second lap, unfortunately, I lost the car in turn 5 and 6, and the lap was done. I marginally improved, but the lap was poor. So not ideal. It's a shame because all the other laps were going to put us in Q2, but unfortunately didn't manage to do it when it mattered.
Unfortunately, we struggled a little bit already this morning. We tried to change quite a bit the car, and then still we fixed a few issues, but then we have other problems with the car balance. So struggling with the grip at the moment, and we're going to have a look more into details later on. But it's difficult really to find that extra few attempts just to get into SQ2.
We made quite big changes for the sprint quali from the practice in terms of the balance, but the car felt very different, I have to say, and felt like there was a bit of a track reset as well. So it's sliding around quite a bit, and it was a bit of a traffic paradise. I had the moment with the McLaren, had to go off the track, and I never felt the tires recovering then. So
we're actually really quick in that session, a lot of potential. Just a huge snap in sector 1 was the end of it. Unfortunately, sprint qualies, you only get 1 set, so
We struggled a bit in the sprint qualies, I think, just on the harder compounds. We changed quite a lot between P1 and quali, and most probably just overdid it. So we took a gamble, didn't work.